What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, something for the people, where the evolved hustler comes to learn more about hoodoo, tarot, astrology, culture, and everything in between. So, if you guys got a chance to check out last night's episode, I was just doing a little tribe talk. In regards to just transparency about my journey and where I am now. And really just, just chit-chatting with y'all. So if you have time today, definitely check that out. It's available on all streaming platforms, including YouTube. So, yeah, it's there for you. And today we are going to get into what we can do for the new moon in Pisces. See what the planets, the moon, and the stars have for us today, with it being Saturn Day. I hope you guys got a chance to fill out your rising gratitude, as well as your your Saturn Day journals. Now, I have those on our Patreon. I'm also going to place them on the website, so you can check those out. They're very good tools just for self-reflection and helping you kind of come to like concrete terms with your accomplishments and just what you're grateful for. It's very good, and scripting is definitely encouraged. For this new moon in Pisces, you can access the energy of the new moon 3 days before and 3 days after. I've heard people say longer. However, I'm going to say for most potent energy, 3 days before, 3 days after. So, don't feel like too pushed or whatever. Like, oh, I'm in such a rush. You do have a little time. So, I also did a pre-pull for the foundation, the present, and the collective energy thus far. That tribe reading for the new moon in Pisces is written up on Patreon as well, if you guys want to check that out. And I'm going to do a full pull for the podcast, obviously, and record for y'all today. I am so ecstatic, y'all. This is probably like the first time in months that I have drank coffee for real. My Twitter tribe, a Twitter tribe member of mine, which I love her. She's so sweet. She sent me some Jamaican coffee because, I was like, I'm done with Starbucks, because everything that was happening. So I kind of was like, I couldn't find anything that I liked for real. And she was like, oh, yeah, you got this great coffee from Jamaica. You should definitely try it out, because she's Jamaican as well. So, gang, right? So I was like, all right. So I got a chance to try that this rising. And let me tell you, it's so good. It's delicious. I drink black coffee. I don't really add anything. I add the sugar, of course, but no cream or anything like that. And it's so good. I'm on my second cup, and I can't even cap to you. I am wired, but in a good way. Like, I feel productive as fuck right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel so productive. So, yeah. Shout out to the Twitter tribe for definitely looking out, because I love coffee, and I like to do, if you've been listening to me for a while, I used to do this session called Coffee and Blunts, like in the morning, or in the rise. Reprogram, anyway. But I used to do coffee and blunts in the rising, and I would talk to y'all, smoke, we just drink coffee and we get to it. So I'm so happy that I found an alternative. It's instant. I posted about it, so y'all can look at the label and stuff on social media right now if you follow us. But it's good. It's definitely it does what it needs to do. It did what it needed to do, because I am feeling productive as hell. No slow-mo right now, for sure. But yeah, so shout out to her. I love y'all. Thank you so much for thinking of me, man. For real. I'm appreciative. So let's get into this new moon energy. Today is Saturday, and Saturday is ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is definitely all about karma, discipline, just doing the hard work, things that you want to see come to fruition. Now, at this particular point in time, right, Saturn is in Pisces. So my thoughts on that have been pretty much streamlined, because it's like whatever you can see in the 4D and the 5D, like your spirit and your mind, this Saturn in Pisces is giving you the opportunity to have that shit come to fruition. Your dreams, your wildest desires can come to fruition. So now is a great time to like meditate and really like see what you want to let go and what you want to bring forward, and script that in your journals or wherever, and watch that shit, do the little work, and then watch it come to life. I feel like spirit and the elevated ancestors and your guides, they just want you to meet them halfway. It's okay to be slightly delusional, in the sense of like a little delulu never hurt anybody. Where it starts to like not work for you in this energy is if you don't have a way for those blessings like to funnel in. Like they always say, you can do money work, you could do prosperity work, you could do whatever type of work you want, but if you don't have a funnel, you don't have a way for that to come in towards you, it's not as feasible for it to happen. Like, they're not a genie, in the sense that like faith without works is dead. So with this Saturn in Pisces, it's like, okay, I have the ability to dream up what I want, but am I willing to work for it? Am I willing to do what it takes to have it come? Have I created actionable steps? Do I have the discipline? Do I have the discernment? Like, that's what it's asking you. It's like, okay, cool, have it. Have your dreams, but, are you willing to work for them type deal? Whereas usually it's like, that's a little out of bounds. This new moon energy is like telling you, go ahead, dream as big as you can. Be prepared to do the work, meet us halfway, but dream as big as you can and watch it come to fruition. Now is not the time to play small. If you could see it in some other energetic field or frequency, it's already happening type flow. So yeah, Saturn, duties, discipline, work, serious karma. So be mindful of your karmic energy wherever Pisces is in your chart. Definitely be mindful of like the karma attached or the reaping what you sow if you don't subscribe to karma. Because I've met people that be like, I don't subscribe to karma. Well, do you subscribe reaping what you sow, or what they say, what goes around comes around? Energy is neither lost or destroyed. It simply just reroutes itself and does its thing. So, however you choose to like process it, just know it don't go nowhere. So even if I have people like, even if it hits like your kids or your animals or your home or whatever your situation, generations down the line now, it's coming for sure. It can't go nowhere where you put it. So be very mindful of the energy that you put out as well with Saturn. Now, Saturn again, endings, banishing. Today's a great day to talk to your ancestors and spirits. I have been preaching to you guys lately about elevated ancestors, because all of your ancestors did not want to see you do well. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. So if you, just because y'all related don't mean they wanted to see you do well. Just like, your relatives in real life, you feel me? All of them don't want to see you do well. So apply the same conjunction with the people that walk in the spirit on the other side. So make sure when you're petitioning and you're asking for advice, you say, elevated ancestors, what's next? What do I need to do for that? Today, if you're moving into new moon energy, like, okay, for instance, like right now, we're having no retrogrades until like, I think April 2nd. So basically you have nothing to review. You have no stoppages, no blockages. So it's like full steam ahead. So you really need to be mindful and cut cords and do what you need to do to heal, so that you can spend these next like 2-3 weeks really just getting to it. Because nothing's really standing in your way. You're the only person standing in your way. What I say, 2-3 weeks? Yep. You got like 3 weeks of just continuous like boom, 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 like rush, and nothing's holding you back. So do what you need to do to overcome, like, things you know are no good for you. Do the work. Pretty much is what I get from that. Let's see. So yeah, if you've been patient, if you've been working towards your things, like Saturn will reward you. I like to clean up on Saturdays, because Sunday is technically the start of the week. And yeah. Now let's see what else is going on. I'm going to pull up this Astro Seed calendar so we can check into these alignments for today. And then we'll talk more about like new moon stuff. So let's see. Right now, we've got the sun is conjuncting the moon. Okay, so I kind of looked at these earlier and I was like, okay, right now Mars is square Uranus, and you want to be very mindful of there's minor issues within how you process your individuality and what you decide is your passion, and like definitely putting the work in and watching how hard you go. Like, make sure it makes sense for you. And I'm gonna look at like the opposites in this square first, because like earlier when I looked at it, it was like so much good going on, but we got a few other placements. Let me see here. The nodes are no. Lilith. So y'all know Lilith is all about like trauma, childhood trauma, and doing your shadow work. So Saturday is a perfect day for that. Decide what you want to leave, decide what you don't want to be bothered with anymore, and just shoo it away. Face it is what I get from that. Lilith is opposing the sun in Pisces, which is, dealing with your ego and how can you potentially like push forward. So like, don't let things that are in your past, in your rear view, hold you back from being your highest self. And with it also opposing the moon in Pisces, which is your subconscious, your unconscious, like your past life. Like, don't let your history determine your future. Don't let things that, happened in the past stop you from reaching this new frequency. Like, you don't live there anymore. One of the cards that when I pre-pulled was a six of baskets and the tribe energy. So to me, that's like making peace with your past. So like, today is the day for that. You are no longer who you were 5 minutes ago, let alone a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that hold you back today. It's opposing, so it's like resistance. So lean into the change, lean into the evolution, lean into that new, because it's only going to benefit you moving forward. The sun, hold on, let's deal with the moon. The moon is sextile Jupiter, so you are going to receive blessings from doing that inner work, and that is going to expand you. That's going to increase your luck, your abundance, your wealth. Like, showing up is going to really give you what you need. Jupiter is in Taurus right now. I'm looking for my phone because my computer is like, eek. It's tired of me. Okay, yeah, Jupiter is in Taurus, so it's like Taurus is all about self-worth, slow and steady wins the race, the finer things in life, like type energy, beauty, that Venus energy. So if you're willing to face yourself and face who you are beneath the surface, you're going to receive those blessings today that are going to give you that luck, that prosperity, that abundance that Taurus just gives. It just breathes. You know what I'm saying? Taurus is all about that energy. The moon is conjuncting Saturn. Again, Saturn being in Pisces. So, you can have it work for you or against you, just depending on your aspects in your chart. What in 1, 2, 3, 4, as I say that. So, on the timestamp. So, like, whatever you're choosing to, like, focus on and work towards is, in general, what's going to give you that push. But you have to meet the ancestors halfway. You have to meet your guides halfway. Like, you petition them and you ask for a little bit and then you do the rest of the work. So it's like, okay, I'm asking for you to remove these blockages. I'm asking for you to cut these cords. When I be doing like cord cutting work for like clients or whatever, like they'll usually be like, oh, well, this person still called me, such and such. So cord cuttings are about cutting energetic ties, and you may need more than one. But what it really all boils down to when it comes to shit like cord cutting is the idea that you're energetically putting it out there that I no longer want to be attached to this energy. I release. But you've got to do the active work to let the universe know, like, I'm serious. You feel me? Like, I'm serious about this shit. They don't see you serious. It's like, okay, what good are we to the process? Like, you want some genie work, some gin work, and honestly, that's not how it works. So many words, right? Work. But that shit real. So definitely today, think of it. You gotta meet the universe halfway. Like, if they call or they text or they try to reach out, no lurking, no worry, no looking back. You've got to do that work. You've got to say, all right, I'm cool with this ending. I'm cool with this doing what it needs to do. So go for it. Like, it's not like hoodoo. What they say, the do and the hoodoo is do, basically. Like, you got to do some work for it. You got to do what you got to do. Hold up, y'all. So yeah, you got to do what you need to do, and you can like give yourself a little extra energetic boost. You can place the odds in your favor. You can match, but you gotta like match the frequency. The universe, the ancestors, your guides are not gonna give you what's not a vibrational match. Like, it is blessings, it is favor, but like if you're not matching that energy, then it's kind of like, what the fuck? And then if you think about it also, like, where people who are like low vibe and low frequency, they still, like, if you go to the Man at the Crossroads or Hecate, whoever you petition, what do you have to sacrifice and give up? And then sometimes they can't pay their debt, or they got to do something dark to pay that debt. So they have to like vibrationally match. So it just works on all levels. Like, I'm not promoting severe shadows, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, hold on. Okay. So, yeah. So it's not necessarily like the idea of you. Oh, he laughed. Okay, it's not necessarily the idea that you don't have to give something, even if it's bad energy or good energy. You have to somewhat sacrifice. You have to meet your people halfway. And I would love to say, like, I'm not like, if you know anything about me, I'm not like loving light. You feel me? So just know that it's like it works on all levels. You got to sacrifice something, but at the end of the day, be ready for that payback on all levels, So just be mindful of the seeds that you sow at the end of the day. Now, what else is going on? Let me look at these planetary alignments. The sun is also conjuncting, the sun is sextile Uranus as well. So, that's, again, your individuality, your creativity, your culture. So you get your blessings from being an individual. Weirdness is in. Individuality is in. Let's see. Be mindful. I know earlier this week we talked about like trickster energy and really paying attention to people like illusions, because Pisces is all about the illusions, the spirit world. So just make sure you're paying attention to what's real and what's not, being solid. Let's see. But yeah, it's really not that like bad of the aspects, if you ask me. It's all about, I'm very much an alchemist. Like, I'm very much on the level of, like, you're not gonna hear me like be doing like woo woo astrology in terms of like, oh, this is like conjunct da da da. It's all what you do with it. It's all how you use it, honestly. That's the makings of a great hoodoo, or even just a person. Shit, alchemize that energy. Don't, you make the rules. You're the main character of your story. All astrology and tarot and stuff like that is doing is letting you know like what it is, so you can alchemize the energy. You can set up your day. So Pisces is, you're using this energy today to banish negativity, increase your psychic development. So here we are with, Saturn day, 2020 vision, baby, on the timestamp. So yeah, the energy is always in your favor if you choose to use it. I definitely want to throw that out there. Like, if you say okay and you start paying attention, all that energy is out there for you to kind of work around and play with. And I'm a living testimony of that, like in so many aspects of life. Like, people be like, that's not real. Blah, blah, blah. Like, those are people that just don't know how to alchemize their energy. Those are people that just kind of accept life the way it is and let it happen. Like, nobody's saying you don't gotta work, because yes you do. But if like things are happening to you, if life is lifing because maybe you didn't have discernment, or maybe you've got some people that's not in your favor, maybe you've got generational shit that you didn't even, karma that you didn't even accumulate, you feel me? Like, this don't even have nothing to do with you. That don't mean you don't got to clear that debt out. That don't mean you don't got to get that sludge. So to me, the status of like a hoodoo is like like clearing and helping, us to be able to do what we need to do. You feel me? So allow yourself that time space. Allow yourself that grace to use your tools, your muscular tools. I'm gonna keep calling them that. So many, your prayers, your psalms, your roots, your herbs, like every living thing, every tool, it's out there for you. And our elevated ancestors, and even our not so elevated ancestors, yeah, I definitely they'll allow you to clear that out if you choose. You feel me? So be mindful. Use it. That's what I would say. Now is the time. The generational shift is like, yes, take your time. Yes, use me. Use me or lose me type energy, right? Use me or lose me. Because once that retrograde start, I ain't going to say it's going to be bad energy. You just going to have to use a little bit more. You got to get more crafty. Whereas now it's like flow, It's flowing. So don't get lost in the sauce. Stay on your Zoom. That's what I get from that. Stay on your Zoom. Period. Okay? So I will start the reading for you guys. Let's see what's going on now that we kind of got that all on. I did do a pre-pool, like I said, for the Patreon collective, just to get it started. But let's see, we still have a little bit more. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck and first let me say this, so we're opening up. We open up our roads. We're allowing the elevated ancestors and our guides to come through. We're definitely not abusing this gift. We appreciate it and we honor it. And we thank you so much for giving us information and guidance as we go on this new journey moving forward. So, thank you for accepting the energy here. So for foundational energy, we had the 3 of coins in the reverse, and then to clarify, we had the 2 of baskets. So basically, in the past, you may or may not have been putting forth like major effort into what you were working on. And now, if you haven't already started the process, you will find your blessings in making a serious commitment to yourself, to your purpose, to your path. With that 2 of baskets, you not being disciplined, you not like putting forth that effort is what was holding you back. It was like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, right? Well, now that you're putting in that work, you're going to be able to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to be able to find happiness and be aligned. Now, presently, there is the Ace of Baskets here in the upright. So that's just letting you know, happiness, abundance, prosperity. The basket, which I'll post the visuals later. The basket is sitting on top of a large stone. So you're attracting things. And baskets is all about healing, emotions, your feels. So you're in good fields. You're starting off and you're ready to kind of take the bull by the horns and do what needs to be done to have the life that you desire, right? So you're using your intuition. You're feeling good. It's also carrying spiritual energy. You know, that's all what Pisces is about. So much Pisces out there in the planetary alignments right now. Like Pisces is, I think it's like 4 planets in Pisces right now, maybe 5. I done closed the Astro Seek out, but it's quite a bit. So deep delve into that energy. Let spirit speak to you. Let spirit talk to you. We also have the 6 of Baskets with the collective energy. So we're growing, we're healing. I definitely like how we have moved forward. So it's a lot of water energy here right now. So we got like 2 of Baskets, Ace of Baskets, 6 of Baskets. So to me, that's like healing, healing, healing. Like you are doing the necessary work, and I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of myself because, again, this is a tribe message. One being, one sound. Okay? So yeah, we got 6 of Baskets in the upright, and that's like, again, healing, making peace with your past, growing up. So the collective is like, I'm quite ready. I'm ready, and I dig that. That's what's up. So now I'm gonna get the energy for the near future. So we have the 6 of Knives in the upright. So at this particular point, let me get the endings. So we got the Daughter of Coins in reverse. So yeah, I gotta see about that. Clarify the Daughter of Coins in reverse. Okay. So, all right. That was a quick fix. We didn't have too many to come after that. Thank you, Lord. So, whenever I had to pull too many, like, clarifying cards, I'd be like, God damn, we got a lot of work to do. Okay. Anyway. So we got the 6 of Knives in the near future. So in the near future, you're moving forward, you're going with the flow, and you're just kind of accepting the idea that some things need to change about the way you process information, the way you're interpreting the work that you have to do inside and outside, because not all work is physical work. Sometimes the work is in release. The work is in like allowing things to happen. Like you meet the ancestors and the guides and spirit halfway, and then the rest of the way they guide you. So the work is sometimes just you meditating, setting the groundwork and trusting that what you want to happen is going to happen for you. But regardless of it all, you've developed a new attitude about the path forward, and now you're ready to go, which, okay, that's what's up. Now, we got the Daughter of Coins in reverse, kind of indicating that overall maybe there was a lack of, lack of confidence. You were fearful. You were maybe being a little pessimistic about your path. It was clarified with the Daughter of Knives, letting you know, like, no, like, you're smart. You can do this. You can make a way out of no way. No worries. You're up for the challenge, Just remain action-oriented. Remain, like, get on your Zoom. That's all Spirit wants you to do. But all that negative thinking, now that you're manifesting at a rapid rate. You're conjuring whatever words you want to use. Manifesting, conjuring is awesome thing. Call down the spirits. You asking for help. You asking for guidance. You asking for discernment. You asking for discipline. So all that energy that you're calling down, you can't be like, that's what a little bit of Delulu comes in, especially with the moon right now. So now you just got to be like, all right, I got this. And you can't waver, you got to think positive, take a couple of steps with that Daughter of Knives energy and be ready. Like you are ready. You're ready for what you're asking for, and like don't just deny it. For the traditional tarot, I have on the bottom of the deck, we got the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of Knives in the reverse. So it's like, stop worrying, period. Like, You don't have to keep going over what could go wrong, because what if it goes right? You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the Two of Baskets has. So you're getting away from arrogant, just negative energy with this King of Wands in reverse. Clarify, please. You're getting out of beggar energy. You're getting out of being breadcrumbed, allowing yourself to be breadcrumbed. Tell me more. Yeah, and you're finding balance with this temperance energy. So yeah, we got heavy fire energy here, Sagittarius energy on the board. You know, you getting out of like that lack of confidence. You're getting out of, doing what you need to do. Like, you realize you can't cheat the hustle, you feel me, in more ways than one. So you're finding balance, you're working it all out. Tell me more. So then we got the Chariot. So that's great. So for the present, we got the Chariot, letting you know you're on the move. You're moving forward. You're looking ahead. You're not looking past. So new things, happy things, great things. Clarify the Six of Baskets. So what you need to do right now is not Knight of Cups is in the reverse. You do not need to be caught up in your feelings. You do not need to go back to things that take away from your cup. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Don't fight the change. We got 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Like, don't fight the change. Don't fight what don't go back to that. Don't continue to battle those issues. Clarify that for me, please. Yeah, 2 of Wands in the upright. There's a new path here. There's a new world ahead of you. You don't have to go back to that. Don't dwell on those old feelings. Easier said than done, but hey, better late than never, but never late is better. Okay. 6 of Knives. So yeah, we got the Hierophant here. Spirit, Taurus energy. Spirit is like giving you the opportunity to have a new force ahead of you. Tap in, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for discernment, ask for clarity. Again, get on your tune. Clarify the Daughter of Knives. So there's a cycle. There's the World in reverse. Clarify. Let me see. We got the Page of Swords in the reverse over the World more. Okay. So, from this I get with the World in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse with the Hermit clarifying it. I feel like you need to stay committed and stay organized. You need to stay doing what you need to do, and working with how you get out there and like stay grounded, basically, because watch what you say, watch what you hear. Yeah, don't be listening to like people's fa la la la. Okay, yeah, because we got all that Pisces energy. We talked about trickster energy. So you need to work on ending the cycle of like allowing people to play in your face and come towards you with lies, deception, and bullshit. The Hermit is just representative of the need to stay grounded so that you can end these cycles, so that you can move forward. No more paying attention to like negative shit. Let me see. Hold on, let me see this Page of Swords. Is she missing something? Let me just go on further record saying, like, I love this coffee. I'm like, yes. Can you hear my voice? I'm on my Zoom. Hold on, because I want to see something. But yeah, from what I gather, just off the top of my head, is really just giving, stay grounded, don't take things like, follow what you see, not what you hear, not like what people say. And also stay out of your head with like negative thoughts and messages. Like, keep it positive, keep it high frequency, not like toxic positivity, but like, how is you being negative and thinking some good things are gonna come to what you want to do? Like, you cannot falter, you cannot allow that energy to like come forward and stop you. Like, keep going, keep things to yourself too. We talked about that quite a bit. keeping things to yourself. Obviously, I'm not supposed to find these. So it seems like what I'm saying is what it is. Because I don't see it. Let me get some oracle then. Fine. Let me get oracle, please and thank you. So on the bottom, we've got deal with Capricorn energy. Continue to use wisdom. You've gained wisdom, so continue to use it. Live, death in the reverse. So for the present, so live, you got your power back, Aries energy. Be careful who you collaborate with. Collaboration in reverse. Don't collaborate possibly with this Taurus energy. It's going to cause you to lack confidence. Tell me about the Hermit. But you will have victory here. The victory card came out in the Oracle. So I see all good things, I don't see anything negative, you existing in your own mind. You feel me? Like, just work through it, Work through it. Allow spirit to come intervene on your behalf. Meet them halfway and really just do what you need to do to have what you want. Because again, I always tell people, like, if you can already, like, you've thought of it, like, somewhere in a certain plane, like, that's where it exists, So if you do have any, like, shortcomings, it's just going to be in negative speech, in taking negative energy. That's where you'll, like, find that. Okay. My stubborn self, I'm still trying to see something about this Page of Swords because I feel like there is more. I'm like, but nah, yeah, you just gotta be mindful of what you put out there, what you consume, because it's gonna be very integral in your path. Like, if you have, like, this humongous dream and then you telling people, or you yourself is just being negative, like, expect, like, the negative to come, expect the blockages to come. But if you being strong and you like, shit, I'ma have what I want, come hell or high water. What they say in Papa Pope, y'all remember that quote? And he was like, I am the hell and the high water, period. Like, girl, fuck? Like, what you say, man? No. Because, your mind will play with you. People will play with you. Okay, y'all finally found it. Yeah. You need to make sure you're planning off. And don't be cynical, and make sure you can continue to, like I said, be positive, but definitely plan, stay grounded, plan, do what you need to do. Yeah. So I think that's, like, positive, because it is easy to get scatterbrained, especially with Pisces energy. It's very easy to get scatterbrained and not really do what you need to do. Feel me? And so stay tuned, stay on your Zoom, make proper plans, and everything that you want to come forward is going to come forward for you. The worst is over. You don't got to look back there. You don't got to continue to be bothered with that shit at all. You found peace. Ooh, the peace oracle came out. That's what I'm talking about. And be kind to yourself. Like, yeah, be kind to yourself above all else. So I love this message. I'm pleased. There's still work to be done. But at the end of the day, it's nothing that's, like, detrimental. Like, that's going to, like, be, it's not heavy. We feeling much lighter. We're feeling much more accomplished. We're feeling more in alignment with what we want. So I love that for us, honestly. So I am going to post the visuals on the social media outlets. I'm also going to push forward and put things up on YouTube as well, so y'all can see. If you do need a new moon reading or otherwise, definitely check me out on thekushconcierge.com. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you resonate with this message, tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate you guys for indulging me today. I love you, and I pray that this message helps someone out on their path to just being fucking happy, man, because we all deserve it. All right. Chat soon.